All right. So I think we're live now because
Okay.
I'm gonna put it up on my phone here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the PT Business Builder Show on a Thursday edition. So everyone, welcome to the PT Business Builder Show, where we believe EMRs suck. That systems and software should actually improve your business and your life, not consume it. And here, our only measure of success are systems and software that give you the time to enjoy your life and the financial freedom to do that. Today we have Asha here. Asha has a program called Therex Portal. Therex Portal is whoa, hold on, you're gonna get feedback because I didn't shut my thing off. I'm trying to look at the comments on my phone. So Therex Portal started out right as a therapeutic exercise thing, but now it's kind of moved. You've also added telehealth into your platform here. Hey, good morning, Jared. I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, so you've added telehealth into it, and you're going to kind of walk us through that and kind of show us exactly how that works, correct?
That's right, Ray. Thank you for having me, my friend. And yes, we started off as a therapeutic exercise platform, which is multilingual. And then we also saw the need for clinician shortage and telehealth to be addressed. We initially went with a third-party software called Doxy, but then we also saw that it needs certain more customization. So we built our own from the ground up. So I'm just going to show you the platform. And to start off this conversation, I want to let you know that I am a physical therapist, just like Ray, and we feel deeply connected to other physical therapists. And the lack of EMRs that consume our time and how much more time we spend at home, like documenting and all those things. So I know you have to practice physical distancing right now with your patients, but that also takes a toll on your revenue stream and financial independence. So I'm going to show you a way to overcome that and keep you afloat with telehealth. So even though you're practicing digital social distancing, try to stay digitally connected with your patients so they see the value in you and then they feel connected with you. And all these patients would be your lifelong customers. And
Great.
That's right. And I also, I'm a huge Mother Teresa hugely inspires me. So I'm going to take a quote from her. Together we can do great things. So as a result, of my vision to this platform, we are going to give a free demo, free trial to everybody during this COVID outbreak.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can use the code Therex Telehealth in all uppercase letters, and we'll post it in the Facebook group.
Yeah,
so
I'll post it right now. Therex Telehealth.
Therex Telehealth, and it's all uppercase letters.
Oh, okay, I'll get that right now. I'm going to put that in for everybody. You can go ahead and keep continue. Going there yes. While I put it in for everybody.
Perfect. So this webinar, we are going to show you how to use the platform. So this is the infographic of how Therex Portal works. So as a therapist, you will first share the link with your patients through a text message or through email. Patient clicks the link on their tablet, phone, or computer, and then they opens and initiates a consent form, and then they hop on a call with you. You are evaluating the patient live one-on-one, and then while you're evaluating them, you can also give them Therex, do a screen share, give them Therex, demonstrate the exercises, and prescribe them as a treatment. So when you prescribe them, the beauty of this platform is it tracks the patient's adherence beyond the visit, and it allows the patient to communicate with you through a secure chat window. So they can leave feedback and post a we used Wong-Baker Faces pain scale, so they can also record their pain on that, and you'll have access to all that information on this secure HIPAA compliant platform.
Great.
That's about me. I just started off. The reason why I started this whole thing is because my mother speaks an Indian language called Telugu. And when I was treating her for vestibular migraine, I had huge difficulty communicating or getting my message across because all the exercises were in English. So I started off as a home exercise program with multilingual instructions. And then I also realized that there were shortage of vestibular therapists in the place that my mom resides. So we built the telehealth platform to add on to that, so therapists can reach out to a wider audience.
That's great. That's great. Hey, everybody, I'm sorry if you hear any background at my in my home right now, because everybody's here, so it's a little bit noisy at times, and but I apologize for that.
That's okay. It's the same with me. Like, I had to stay home, so my son may be interrupting, and I apologize for that too. So with this vision, we won the National Geographic Chasing Genius Award. Out of 1,050 applicants in the entire country, we won the first place. And if
Awesome.
that's great. Thank you, Ray. And if at any point of time you have any questions, there's my email ID, Asha Gummadi at therexportal.com. Please feel free to reach out to me. And this is the CTO of our application, our Chief Technology Officer. He is Mr. Kamalakar Tota. He has 20 years of experience in the healthcare domain, and he led the project of telehealth with Intermountain Healthcare, which is a huge hospital network in Utah. And he also won the award in the entire state of Utah for his product that was developed. And we are glad that he's the CTO, and he takes care of the HIPAA compliance, the technology requirements, and all that fun stuff. So today we are just going to talk about telehealth. I'll show you the Therex Portal exercise program, and we'll also touch briefly on marketing tips. So now, my friend, I want you to take the lead. I'm going to stop my screen share here. I want to show you how easy the platform is to use. So Ray, my friend, hasn't never used the platform here. So what we will do is we'll have Ray take the lead, and we'll have him register and demo the platform, and I'll just talk him through it.
Okay, let me get to. Oops, I'm sorry.
So please open Chrome browser, Ray.
Yeah, I'm in Chrome.
Okay, great. So go to therexportal.com.
I'm sorry about my typing.
THERX. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. You got it. So now click Telerehab. Perfect. So this takes to your Telerehab, and go ahead, click registration on the bottom. Register all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So as a first user, you would need to register. So we'll have Ray fill this information out, and credentials, physical therapist, PT. Okay. And our password needs a HIPAA secure requirement, minimum 8 letters, 1 uppercase letter, one special case letter, and a number. And you could select a room name here. So if you want your patients to identify you with a business name, you could select that here. So it would come up as Bella Care Rehab is inviting you. Go. It's all uppercase letter. Therex Telehealth.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And pick the country, USA. And you agree. You're not a robot.
I'm not sure sometimes.
You didn't re-enter the password, Ray.
Okay. Well, I got us over. Okay. I had us over top of it. I didn't see it there.
That's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
password does not match. There we are.
That's it. So your registration is successful. If you remember that login ID, you email your email and that you used and the password that you just used.
Oops. What the heck?
Did you remember the password?
Maybe I didn't.
Or you could also go click forgot password. That would also help. If it didn't log in this time. So click forgot password. Never.
Sorry about this, everyone.
So we tend to use so many passwords that if you click your email. there would be a verification. No, go ahead, use a new password, but you will also get a secret code on your email.
Well, it's not very secret if I share it on Facebook Live.
But we don't know your password. We can still not see it. And that's
I'm just kidding.
That's unique to you.
What the heck is that? Delete that.
Yeah. So just copy it. Oops. 5A1668. I'll remember it for you.
I'm too lazy to remember. Okay. Oh,
so it's in another. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Are you hitting the same password?
I thought so. Apparently not. Let me try it again.
There you go.
Okay, let's give us one more go.
Okay, perfect.
I think I got it this time, Asha, hopefully.
It's very difficult to remember
there we are.
Passwords, right? So this is the first step you have to do, which is signing a business associate agreement, which is part of HIPAA compliance. So now, as you scroll down to the bottom, you would see Bella Care Ray automatically, and he's the founder. So click founder or director, whatever you want to say.
Founder. Oops, I have my cap locks on still. Bless you.
And now your business associate agreement is initiated, and you'll find it in the account settings. Go to the account settings on the left-hand corner. Okay. And here, if you click BAA on the top.
I see it. There it is.
Yeah. So this is where you'd find your business associate agreement. And profile, if we go back to the profile. So you have all this information here. We are not going to share it now for the purpose of demo, because this is confidential.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Yeah, NPI, tax ID. And the reason why this is important is when you first invite a patient, the patient will know which state you're licensed in. And when you're trying to issue them a Superbill, this information gets auto-populated in your Superbill, so you don't have to fill it for each patient. So that's why we collect that information. So the first step is you fill the profile information and then go to payment settings on the left-hand corner. And this is where you would establish your business with Stripe. So if you establish your, go ahead, click there. We are not going to do it now, but I just want them to see how it looks. So here, if you look at the form that's going to open up, you'll scroll down the form. You can select your business address, what kind of business it is. And in the business description, you would also see a telehealth business description. You would see telemedicine and telehealth services in the medical services. So click medical services and you would see telemedicine. There you go. You just
did I go right over top of it?
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. You choose that, and then as you give this information, your patient, you will be able to charge your patients directly.
Okay, great.
So billing is included into the system. Payments is included into the system. Superbill and scheduling is included into the system, and we also can treat the patient directly through the video call. So let's go back to the application here. So let's go to the dashboard and go ahead, click invite on the top. So here, when you click on schedule, a schedule opens up. So Ray is, I'm going to have Ray invite me. So that's okay, Ray. So just click set.
Oh, okay. I was changing the time to 3. I'm busy.
Of course, man.
All right.
So say Asha, and you can give my email, Asha Gummadi at therexportal.com.
Spell your last name for me, Asha, because I don't want to butcher it.
Gummadi at Therex Portal, THEREX health.com. And in the mobile number, you have to give the area code, which is 1. And my number is 312-420-1654. And since Ray hasn't, or you can give the minutes, and since Ray hasn't set up a payment system yet, we'll select 0. So can you select 0?
Select 0.
Mm-hmm. So, and if you want to say the patient that, fill the consent form, you can say that, and you can say free consultation.
And free consult, please fill out
consent.
Sorry about my typing and spelling. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so we're doing this. We just wanted to show everybody kind of how easy it is to actually kind of get into this, even with something that is like a professional level kind of platform. So you guys can see what this looks like, how easy it is to get this done.
Yes. So now that Ray has filled that form out, I immediately get the email.
Yeah, and I can also copy the link if I want to send it to you somewhere else, like in Facebook Messenger or something like that. I'm sure I could just drop that in.
Can you share that link to me, Ray?
Yeah, I did. I just shared it.
Okay, so I'm going to open my, did you share it in Facebook?
Yeah, I shared it on Facebook.
Can you share it on the Zoom, please?
Oh, sure. Sharing my screen. Come on. Why is my thing not popping up from the bottom?
I have it on.
I don't know why it's not popping
that's
up
okay.
from the bottom.
I have my.
It must be because we're live on Facebook.
Maybe, yeah.
I think I'd have to stop my share.
Oh, okay. So let me show you how it looks like from my end.
Okay. I'll stop my share, then you can just share yours.
Yes.
There you go. I'd hop on there.
Can you see my screen, guys?
Not right now on my end. You'll have to click on the bottom of the Zoom and click share.
Oh, yes.
So, Asha, how long did it take you to get all this developed?
So the Therex Portal platform took me 5 years. However, the telehealth, it took us lesser time, so maybe 6 months.
Great.
Mm-hmm. So, people always, I am very surprised with this question from people. They say, oh, can I build my own? Well, it's not.
Sure you can.
I would hate to say that, but but it does involve a lot of things. And when we first started out, it was difficult for us, and we encountered a lot of navigation that we had to go through, because my friend, like you have traveled this road with me, so just like me, so you will know like how much time it takes to build a software and how many iterations you have to go through, right?
Yeah, 6.5 years in on my end.
Yeah. So let me open my email here.
Yeah, that's it.
So
when people want to build stuff, I always say that to them. I said, well, you better be ready, because this is going to be a long process, and it's going to cost way more than you ever anticipated.
Right,
you're going to walk in, you're going to talk to the first person, and they're going to tell you, oh, that's going to cost you blah, blah, blah.
Yes,
well, just take that and multiply it by 4.
That's true. And you see, like I invited myself, and this is the link. So this is how the consent form looks on the patient end. So let's say I just chose a arbitrary date. And here, the beauty of this is the state of residence of this patient. You're verifying it, and you already know the therapist is licensed in Pennsylvania. So here, you're not breaking any guidelines, physical therapy guidelines. And so every part of the compliance is built into the system, so you don't have to worry about it.
Great.
And then your patient agrees, checks that box, which makes it a digital signature. And then here it is. So and now you have this option to join the call. So now as I join the call, this is how the call looks like. Of course, I didn't join because there is nobody on the other end. You can share the screen just like we did on Zoom. You can also mute yourself and hide the video, hide the mute yourself, unmute yourself, and you could end the call. So let me show you the therapist end of it.
Okay.
So we know this is the.
I probably screwed you up by putting the time in as 3 o'clock instead of now, huh?
I think so.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. So in the status, you see that it's a free session, and you can see your patient consent signed right there. So even before you see the patient, you have all this information right there. So you're not breaking any law. And if the patient does not, let's say if you're charging the patient $5, if the patient does not pay the money, whatever that is, then the call doesn't activate. If they do not sign the consent, the call doesn't activate. And you can validate that here. The patient has consented and paid, and the appointment is scheduled at so and so time. You can copy the link. You can share it on wherever you want to share. The patient also gets a text message, but if you'd like to share it in future, you can do that as well. Now I'm going to show you the Superbill. So let's say we give a arbitrary number, okay? So, and nothing is true here. I'm just
making it up.
So
that's what I do most of the time. So
yeah. So
I this has changed since last time I saw it, Asha. You've been busy.
Yes, I've been busy. Yes. So what happens, Ray, is people ask questions, they want this feature. And then, you know me, I cannot sit still until it's completed. So that's what happens. So now the Superbill is sent to the patient. So see, there's my ringer there. So here is the Superbill. You can see the Superbill right here. And none of this information is true here. So you would enter your true tax ID, true NPI number, license number, and all that.
Great.
And the patient can submit this to claims. To if they have a flexible spending account, they can do that. And if their insurance does not cover it, or if it covers it in future, then they could submit it again. So
excellent.
You can also do that. And we also have a feature of provider search. So if you list yourself as a telehealth provider and your patient is looking you up by zip code, you will pop up on the search provider list. So a big part of us is we need to let patients know what we can do, that we are here for them. And here I listed down my certifications, my accomplishments, what kind of treatments I do, and a little blurb about me. So patients can look you up, and then they can feel comfortable and,
excellent,
reach out to you.
Yeah.
And we also have a blog where, we feature physical therapists. I know most of you are private practice owners. If you set up your own clinic, I know how confident you are and how much skilled you would be like to get to where you are. Mm-hmm. So if you write a blog post and send it to us, we will feature you. And I want to show you a magic here. You can see Asha Gummadi, and then in the clinician list. So this is called beauty of SEO. So I'm typing my name, and you can see me pop up, right? So these are all the things that I have done. But you can also see that, the blog has popped up here. So, right?
So it's going to help your SEO because you have a blog that's tagged to you.
Yes, exactly. So we will make that happen for you. And this is a big part. Advertising is a big part of making us successful.
For sure. For sure, my friend.
Yes. So this is what we can do. And let me just quickly show you how easy the home exercise program platform is. So you log in as a clinician, and this is where you would add your patient, their mobile number, their email ID. And
okay, so this would the patient then be logged in here, so I could just select them and send them the exercise?
yes, that's right. That's right. So you can create your own patient database, and the patient will get a unique access key that's true to them, and it will be shared to their email as well as their mobile number. So the patient can just click that link, add the access key that's unique to them, and they will see their own exercises that you have shared to them.
Excellent, Asha.
Mm-hmm. And what
I've seen this part of it.
I know. So what we do here is we share the screen, and if you are treating a patient for concussion or for some kind of neck pain, you want to show them a suboccipital release. You cannot like step away from the video, find a mat, bring a tennis ball, lie on it, and show them this. You know what I mean? So it would be so much easier for you to treat your patients, train them online, demonstrate the exercises, and just correct them while they're doing it. And you share these exercises to them. And you can see like how detailed our exercises are. They do that in 3-dimensional view, and any patient who does not it's easy to follow in a simple nutshell. And we have exercises for neuro, ortho, geriatrics, vestibular, and we covered back, shoulder, hip, knees, and neck too. And
great.
Yep. So and you also have educational.
And I know that neuro is incredibly extensive on it because that's your thing.
That's my thing, right? Yes, absolutely. That's my thing. Yeah. So, and ortho, I've reached out to people, which is their thing. So it's awesome and phenomenal. So you can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
Do you see the slides back?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay. So that's basically the demo of the application. And you can see it took us less than 10 minutes to set it up, right?
Great. It's very fast.
And with the HIPAA policies, you must sign a business associate agreement, and all data should be encrypted, which we take care of it. You have to explain the benefits and risks of telehealth. You need to seek their informed consent, and the therapist must be licensed in the same state as the patient. And you have to provide the patient a means to validate you. So we also add a link in our blog post about APTA such provider list, like FSBPT is licensed, verify the license of a therapist, so the patient can verify if you're truly licensed. All these are clinical practice guidelines that we need to follow. And Therex Portal sneaks in the compliance without you making any effort on it.
Great.
And this is a huge area that we could talk on for hours and hours because the rules keep changing day by day. Right. But this is the chain of command. The Center of Connected Health issues a policy, APTA updates it, and then the state licensing board adapts it or does not adapt it, whatever it chooses to do. And we have information about e-visit. And people confuse e-visit to telehealth visit. E-visit is just 21 minutes in a 7-day period, which is very minimal. And you talk to your patient and you give them maybe one exercise program, but you cannot treat them. You cannot do an evaluation. It is only for current patients.
If anybody's on here, I'm curious. I see some people on here. If you've done a telehealth visit at all, please let us know below. Like, just say telehealth visit if you've done a telehealth visit. If not, just say no. Because this is, if you're looking to get into it and you're looking to use something naturally, something that's HIPAA compliant and is free right now would be kind of an ideal way to do it. And now you already have, if you want to try it, you've already got a walkthrough here. So it's already done for you. You've already got something to come back to that you can review and see exactly how to get through this. So if you say no, then this might be a great option for you.
Mm-hmm. So if you're a mobile practice, then you use this place of service code as 12. And what the guideline says that if you have a HIPAA compliant platform accessible to you, please use it. If you do not have it, the HHS has waived, of course, the HIPAA policies or HIPAA penalties, but that doesn't mean if you have access to it, you shouldn't be using it, because
Richard,
it's right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying, Richard had a question, or he wants to know about custom exercises. He says, are we able to upload custom
Yes, of course. You can upload your own exercise. You can create your own database, and it lives in the My Therex tab in your left, and you can create your own database of exercises. And it's very easy, and I will take you through it. We'll finish this like in 5 minutes, and we'll go back there. We'll jump there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is the payment policies and all, and what an e-visit is, which I'm sure like you understood by this time. And a way to do your own telehealth practice with Medicare patients is you have them, you explain them an ABN, advanced beneficiary notice, you document that in your documentation system, and then you treat them through telehealth and not through e-visit, because if you want to evaluate a patient, you want to follow a plan of care, the e-visit does not allow you to do so. And you charge them through cash pay, give them a Superbill. And
so we've got a question here. So how they said, we said it's going to be free for now. How long is it going to be free for? And then what's the cost?
Yes, it would be free until the COVID outbreak is clear. Many of my friends are private practice owners, and they have, and they are the primary sole breadwinners of their family, and it's very stressful on them to not being able to see patients. So I want to help our profession, since I am a physical therapist. So until you get afloat, until you get financially independent with the COVID, it would be free 1-2 months, whatever it takes. And when you start making revenue, you feel the value of it. It would be $15 for the home exercise program alone. And with telehealth and everything, we are planning to keep it under $50 per month subscription.
Great. And someone was saying thanks, and that it was very generous for you to do that for everybody, to let them use it for free, letting them, so then they don't have to worry about it. You're covered, you're HIPAA compliant.
You're covered, you're HIPAA compliant. You have all the policies in place. And, if you get audited, you can show them the BAA. Sometimes people do get audited. Now is not the time to get audited, but you're doing the right thing. You're giving your patients a chance to succeed with both home exercise program and telehealth.
Great.
So you can later adapt it into your practice, and your patients would love you for that.
Great.
Anytime we reach out to people in a time of need, people really appreciate it. Yeah. That's my
for sure. Yeah, me too. That's why we're here. I don't do telehealth. I'm just trying to help everybody in the group that's out there in a bit of a rough way right now.
Yes. And I feel very, I am a physical therapist, so I feel very connected to my own people. So we are a family. So let's help each other out.
Amen.
Yeah. So these are the service codes, revenue codes, procedure codes. And I've showed you how to write up your own blog. And you can also do a free discovery visit to the patients. Ray was telling, he gives the first call out for free. He talks to the patients, asks them if they want to be treated through telehealth, and then he approaches the insurance. He takes their consent to talk to insurance. He approaches the insurance and then sees if telehealth is covered in their health insurance plan. And
right. That's really important point. Like you've got to call that individual plan, number one, and the APTA and PPS have basically put this out through their resource page. You have to, number one, make sure that there's telehealth coverage on their specific plan. Mm-hmm. That's number one. Number two, you have to make sure physical therapy, physical medicine, whatever it might be, is also covered under that plan in order for you to be able to be paid. Because I don't want people to, find out the hard way that a lot of these visits aren't covered.
Right. And also, Ray, do you want to explain your scenario, the example where on the PPTA board, it says a particular insurance is not covered, but you had better luck by calling them and you got a letter of approval, right?
Yes. So yeah, it said that I believe it was UPMC wasn't covered. Mm-hmm. Then I got a letter in the mail from UPMC saying that it was covered. So I called, confirmed, and they're actually paying for it. They're doing all kinds of awesome stuff. They're waiving your deductible. They're waiving the copay of the patient. So now it's really advantageous. They're really encouraging the patients to use you that way.
Mm-hmm. And Ray has done his due diligence, like as a private practice owner. He just didn't rely on the information that's posted out there. He took the initiative and called the insurance himself. And that's how he was able to understand, and he could serve the patients that have that insurance from moving forward. So please do your due diligence, because these rules, these policies keep changing by the minute, by the hour. So what we said today could not be trusted tomorrow.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's moving very fast.
It's moving very fast. And, my goal was to address the global clinician shortage. So if you Ray really good with orthopedic skills and manual therapy, I'm a good balance therapist. You could also reach out to caregivers, patients, to set up a free training program or to maintenance visit. And you could also reach out to patients who are in need and who could really utilize your services. Our home exercise program is multilingual. So if the patient speaks a different language, you can still issue them exercises and talk to them. So that's our vision, to not restrain ourselves to a box, but to expand our horizon, to see at the global perspective, see health as a global perspective, and see rehabilitation on a global perspective. And that being said, I will go to the place where you could create your own exercises.
Great. Got one quick question here. Ray, Sure. Can you touch base on how to bill insurance directly? We are hybrid, and insurance providers are asking for our platform. So this would cover you as far as the platform, login portal, all of that stuff. The billing insurance is okay. So Asha went through, I don't know if you were here previously, she went through a Superbill. So if you're doing cash, so that portion of your hybrid, this will take care of it. It's integrated with Stripe, as she showed. You can set up your Stripe account and directly bill through that, so that she makes it really easy on that front. If you want to bill it as a regular visit, naturally you're going to have to use, if you're using your HIPAA 1500, UB90, whatever you're billing on. There's a bunch of different ways, different codes that you can use. It's insurance by insurance. Some states like mine have a parity thing, and yours were in the same state, Asha.
Yes,
have a parity of pay. So with the parity of pay, they they're going to pay the same amount. You change the location services from 11 to, I believe it's box 24. You'll have to look on the 1500. But there's an 11 for the location code. You change that to 02. That's a telehealth visit, and then you can just bill it that way. But honestly, it's insurance by insurance. You're going to have to kind of go through, do the legwork with each insurance plan and insurance provider to find out exactly how they want it. I wish I could give you something better than that right now. It's a moving target. The insurance companies are different ones want it different ways. There's no blanket, like this is how to do it. Does anyone know when there's a copay, etc., is waived by insurance? Does the insurance or the reimbursement negotiate the rate, or does your practice have to take a hit on the reimbursement? I believe, Robin, the copays, when the copay is, etc., is waived by insurance, does the insurance or the... So if it's waived by them, it's probably not going to appear. You're going to bill it the same way. You're going to get denials. You're going to get, all kinds of stuff. And it's like any other time, you're going to have to fight for your money. They're not going to make this easy for us just because there's a crisis going on. They're going to continue their practices, I would assume, as usual. So you're going to have your denials. And there's going to be misunderstandings. We're going to have to bill it, make a mistake, rebill it, to get it right. So unfortunately, that's still going to be the process.
Mm-hmm. So Ray, I am. Can you see my screen? I'll just show this, and then we'll take more questions.
Sure.
So what I did was, I clicked the. Let me go back to. I always confuse myself. So I'm in the HIPAA Builder page, right? Okay. So you see on the left there is underneath all these fields there is upload exercise, the one that's highlighting in green. So you click that button, that takes you to this page. And here I'm going to add an exercise. Okay, so, and then this is the name that I gave it. And you can create your own category. Let's say I want this to be under stretches. Okay, and you want either yourself to see it, your clinic to see it, or all Therex users to see. You could do that. And within the Therex Portal application, you could also set up a registration as a clinic. So and now I gave it a name. The keyword is for you to identify in the search keyword. So you can pick your own name to it that you would recognize it through. So I'm going to now use this exercise. So in this exercise, so you can see that the exercise is uploading, but the cool thing is it also takes snapshots of that exercise. So let's say this is step 2.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
This is step 1, right? And then this is step 3, you let go of your hand. So in step 1, you say, place the hand behind on your waist. Okay, and then place the opposite hand on your head and bring your ear towards your shoulder. Okay, and then you say, let go of the hand and relax. Okay, so
pretty cool.
And then I said, what we want to do is you don't want to upload patient's information. You want to make a video of yourself, or
and that's just saying that you're not violating HIPAA here. You're not uploading.
You are not uploading patients. That's what it says.
Yeah.
And then you upload the exercise. As the exercise is uploaded, it will stay in my Therex folder. Or if you want to see how many exercises you uploaded, it would stay there. So now, I've uploaded 2 exercises. Now, if I go to HIPAA Builder and I click My Therex, these are all the exercises that I have uploaded. So you can create your own database of exercises. You can also choose specific templates for yourself. And we also have uploaded specific templates. So if you see the same kind of patients over and over, you can create specific templates. You can also give them educational handouts. And you can also track their compliance to the exercise program. And if the patient leaves any feedback, it would be listed here. So this application is like really, it encompasses the whole view of rehabilitation care.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you could just share that after your visit.
You just drag and drop them, save it, and then you can email it, text it, or print it.
Great. Very cool.
And everything is white label for you. So if you want to feature your clinic, you can feature it here on the header, and it updates on the header. So this information is you. Your clinician, and this is the patient's unique access key that I mentioned about. And if you want to reach out, this is where they would reach out, and all this information is here. Yeah.
Excellent.
And we have multiple languages here, and if you choose a language, it will be available in that language already for you. In case you're treating global patients. So that's about the platform.
Excellent.
And we'll take more questions.
Yeah. So I was just looking. I think we've got through all the questions, unless anybody has anything else. Asha, this is awesome. Like, last I saw it, when was it? May, June of last year. It's come a long way.
I put a lot of work on it. Yeah.
It shows. Like it's the platform's come a long way. So kudos to you. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So thank you so much for sharing for everyone. Thank you for the kind offer of the free telehealth, letting them use the platform during the crisis for free. That will really allow, God willing, a lot of people to provide something pretty easily to their customers. So thank you for that. That's so kind of you. And, I really appreciate you doing that and sharing here with everyone in the group so they can kind of see what it looks like to log into a telehealth platform that is HIPAA compliant, how that goes, what it looks like from the patient end. It's great. Richard missed it. Direct patients to the Therex Portal, or is there a registration? Richard, if you want to, when this is done and uploaded, she walks you, like Asha walks you directly through it. I logged onto the portal. You can go through, you can see everything. So whenever this is done and it uploads within a couple of minutes, and you should be able to watch it go live through it. She did an excellent job. It'll make it very easy for you. If you have any questions or anything after that, just put them underneath, and Asha or I can either hop in, answer your questions. If you need to reach out to either of us directly through, Facebook Messenger, feel free to do that. Again, Asha, thank you. Any parting suggestions, comments, anything you would like to share with anyone before we?
Sure. I'm here for you. I'm a physical therapist just like you. So feel free to use this and don't worry about how much does it cost and all that. Just get comfortable with the application, use it on your patients, treat them. And then when you start making revenue, you can worry about the subscription cost, and we'll still keep it affordable and within the market price. We are not going to, we are not the company that would make it like difficult for the therapist. I want an excellent physical therapy telehealth program, and most of the applications out there are telehealth practices, but they're not served uniquely for physical therapists. So I saw the need, like I see that where the need needs to be addressed, and that's my vision for it. So let's just build an awesome product, and you can always reach me at Asha Gummadi at therexportal.com. My vision right now is to help you and also grow with you to make it a better platform for all of us. And then we'll worry about it later. And as I promised, it would still stay within $50 even after the trial period ends. And use the code Therex Telehealth.
Excellent, Asha. So again, thank you so much for doing this for everybody. All you guys, thank you for tuning in and participating. And thank you for coming to the PT Business Builders Show and Group, where we believe EMRs suck. That systems and software should actually, like yours, should actually improve your practice and your life, not consume it. And here, our only measure of success is systems and software that give you the time to enjoy your life and the financial freedom to do that, as well as help our patients. So thank you again, Asha. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Feel free to comment below, question below, reach out to us.
Thank you, Ray, for having me. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for sharing.